moments where like sometimes I just want to be by myself, and sometimes like the responsibility of being a boyfriend it's shit hard. Rules and like, I've been making money since I was 12. It's hard to put rules on a nigga. Like, I like to be free. I like to be free. I don't want to be like right now following them up. You didn't call me. Bitch, I'm doing the Breakfast Club. I don't got time to talk to you right now.
You gotta stop following them bitches.
No, I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
So what Bow Bow was describing is monogamous culture and what y'all consider relationships. He's saying he wants his freedom, he wants his alone time, and he doesn't want a bunch of rules. What he's saying is he loves and wants the companionship of a woman, but he doesn't want monogamous culture. And monogamous culture says once we're involved, once we're intimate, once I have feelings for you, here comes all the rules. You can't do this, you can't do that. You need to just make your world all about me. And the reason why the woman is saying that is because monogamous culture says I have to get all of my needs fulfilled by you. So Bow Wow would really benefit from learning about open relationships, about non-monogamy, because that would solve his problems. The girl would not be, because she would have other men. He would have other women. And it really comes in handy, which y'all don't understand, is when men are busy like this and women want attention, men want to please. They want to please. They want to be there. And oftentimes when they're too busy or they're not exactly focused on solely the relationship, then that makes them feel bad that they can't please. But what if we weren't in monogamous culture, the conversation would be different. The conversation would be, I'm in an open relationship, it's great because she got a boyfriend, and whenever I'm busy, I'm in a Breakfast Club right now. She wanted to go be with a man, she was able to do that, and then I was able to have my free time. By the time I got back to her, she was happy, she had orgasms, dates, time, and attention, so the pressure's off of me. Let's keep listening.
The right woman will understand your work. You have to, y'all got a whole tour, you got an album, you about to drop.
This is when it's the worst. So this is when, it's with me.
And so Jess is talking about what a white woman will understand. Let me tell you something. The hectic schedule of most celebrities, is not conducive to any type of monogamous relationship. I'm not even going to get into him wanting to hit many women when he's on tour, which is understandable. Okay, I get that. The temptation. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the other party. So when she says the right woman will understand your lifestyle, will understand that you're not going to be able to give her really any attention. The right woman will understand that you are not going to be in a position to give her a lot of orgasms and energy because you're tired and you're touring. I don't think people understand human needs versus what it takes to be in the business like that. See, a lot of he's up traveling state to state. I'm sure he's tired. He's a human being. He's tired. And women don't just want you to be there asleep. They want actually quality time, which requires energy, and a lot of them want sex, which requires energy. So it's a myth that women will just be understanding to that long term. Be understanding in the beginning, sure. Be understanding maybe for a couple of years, sure. But be understanding for 10, 20 years of that kind of hectic thing. That will require her to spend a lot of her time going without, longing, wishing, lonely, undertouched, and under-nurtured, which doesn't make any sense. See, monogamous culture is predicated on going without, because if whoever you've chosen, because you can only have one, whoever you've chosen to be with for life is it. And so whatever shortcomings they have, whether it is, one of their shortcomings could be simply time, you have to do without. And if you want something more, you're the devil. Actually, let's erase all that shit and just say the truth. Busy men, workaholic men need to embrace and accept and support brother husbands. That other man could really, really, really support him in doing what he needs to do without the guilt and without her being without. Because if you really cared about your partner, you would always want them to have all of their needs met. But monogamous culture says if I can't meet those needs, then you just shouldn't have them met. And if I can't meet the needs, then you have to throw you away. Even though I really do love being with you, I love our relationship. But because I can't be everything you need, I have to it can't be nothing. It's not all or nothing. It's called team building and being non-monogamous and building a community around getting your needs met. Bow Wow could be one of the men that she has, and he should still be able to support, love, be financially there for her, and all of that. It should be predicated on monogamy. because monogamy is a myth that's fucking up everything. Let's keep watching.
Honestly,
too late.
I feel like I done met a lot of great women. I've been with great women, and I just feel like my strength is when I'm single, and I just got all the time for my kids, my 2 kids, and my money. Sometimes I don't feel like spending on money. You get a check, and then it's like the girl just know when the check hit without you even telling me hit. Oh, baby, this. You think you can do this? Like, man, damn, if you want to hear, I wouldn't have to give up this. I could have sat there and just be playing 2Ks, smoking. Like, I just love having my peace. I'm just not boyfriend. I'm not there yet.
Everything that Bow Wow's saying is valid. Just because he's wealthy doesn't mean he always want to spend his money. Okay? He says he wants peace, and he says he wants to be able to have the time to be able to, you know, engage with the women that he cares about. He has a great connection with whenever he wants to. See, monogamy doesn't allow that because, again, I keep saying, whenever you make one person your source for everything, they have to be everything all the time. And whatever he has to give is not going to be enough within the confines of monogamous culture, which is why he's saying, I don't want to do it. He absolutely wants the companionship, the love, and he would want a relationship. But within monogamous culture, he can't have it with the way y'all think about monogamy. The second part that relationships, I'm sorry. The second thing that he says about the money piece. So y'all think because he's rich, you just feel like spending money all the time. If he had a brother husband, he could pick up the slack. It really could be a situation where, look, Rodney, this Bow Wow Rodney. Look, she says she want, you know, the little Chanel bag. I don't want what you got on it. I don't really feel like doing all that right now. You know, we want her to be happy. What you gonna get it this time? Cool, thank you. Let's go shoot some hoops tomorrow. That's really how it could be. You know what I'm saying? Nothing about what he's saying is abnormal or wrong. It's just within the confines of monogamous culture, it forces him to have more shallow relationships when he wants more. And society says, find this superhuman, extraterrestrial, understanding woman. No woman's that understanding because it always ends up falling apart and imploding because monogamous culture is not built on the reality of human needs. Let's keep going.
Like, I got so many female friends. It's hard to cut off relationships. Like, throughout my journey that I met girls for this 16 years of friendship. Now I meet you, you become my girl, and we go on tour. I'm about to hit Houston, all these places. Like, it's just hard for me to tell a friend that in 18 years, hey, just want to let you know my girlfriend, she was like, I don't give a fuck, nigga, I've been knowing you for how long? And then your girlfriend like, well, I've been with you for 2 years. It's like, well, damn, 18 years, 2 years. It's like 100 girls I've been knowing for 18 years. It's the boundaries. It's how you talk to them, how you lead.
Woo! I've talked about this subject many times. Monogamous culture makes it disrespectful, bad, and wrong for you to have female friends or friends of the opposite sex. Because monogamous culture is built on control, ownership, and insecurity, that's what you get. I understand why he don't want a relationship because I'm with him. I'm not cutting off any friend who's been in my life, helping me with stuff, been good to me for 20 years because you're insecure. But monogamous culture justifies that. So I could go on a whole nother video about why monogamous culture is so toxic. Just period. It's not. It has some cool qualities, but when the foundation is insecurity, a complete rejection of human nature, and jealousy and ownership, you wonder why relationships suck. And he's saying he doesn't want that. Nobody should ever be able to come into your life and tell you who to be friends with. And that's just across the board. So without even knowing it, he just listed all the problems of monogamous culture, but y'all don't see it being monogamous culture. Y'all see it as being him just being something wrong with him or something wrong with the women he's choosing. No, the problem is the system. And until y'all understand the system, y'all will still be lost. Monogamous culture is the problem. Y'all don't see that? So Bow Wow, I empathize with you. I see what you're saying. So this is why anytime somebody tells me I don't want a relationship, I ask, okay, so do you just not want monogamy? And essentially when I list the things that they want, I like to say, do you want consistent connection? Do you want to have a companion? Do you want sex? Yeah. But you just don't want a relationship. Yeah, no. What he's saying is he wants the good parts. He wants a relationship and connection without the hindrances, without the drama, without the lack of freedom, without the bondage of monogamous culture. Get it? I hope you do.